Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum, and welcome to class of Omar Khan. This video is about section 4 of paper 1, which is First Islamic Community, and today we are going to discuss a personality from 10 blessed companions, and he is Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah. Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah was born in Makkah in 583 AD. He belonged to Banu Haris. His original name was Amir, but he got famous with his patronymic Abu Ubaidah. He converted to Islam when he was invited by Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, and there are some other narrations that discuss some other possibilities of his conversion. Just like other companions, he also was a target of persecution and torture by the Quraysh, and which is why he decided to migrate to Abyssinia in 615 AD. You can also write fifth year of prophethood. Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah was part of the second batch of 101 companions led by Hazrat Jafar bin Abu Talib, who went to Abyssinia in the month of Shawwal, fifth year of prophethood. When he got to know that Muslims of Makkah have migrated to Medina, he directly came to Medina all the way from Abyssinia in 622 AD. In Brotherhood, when Prophet, peace be upon him, paired some members of immigrants with some members of Ansar, so Ansar could assist them, Hazrat Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah radiallahu anhu, was paired with Maz bin Jabal, who was a prominent figure in society of Medina. In the Battle of Badr, Abu Ubaidah played a very crucial role in Muslims' victory by demonstrating his courage and bravery. In Battle of Uhud, Abu Ubaidah was among those 11 companions who protected Prophet, peace be upon him. You must remember Battle of Uhud when there was a rumor of Prophet's martyrdom, and after the ambush of Khalid bin Walid, Muslims were surrounded from all sides, and Quraysh were trying their level best to somehow kill Prophet, peace be upon him. And there were 11 companions who formed a defensive ring around Prophet, peace be upon him. Other companions were like Hazrat Talha, Hazrat Ali, radiallahu anhu. So Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah was also one of them. Someone hit Prophet, peace be upon him, with a stone, and a piece of metal from Prophet's shield penetrated in Prophet's face. Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah had to remove it using his teeth, and in that process, he lost two of his teeth. This demonstrated his love and affection towards Prophet, peace be upon him. In conquest of Mecca, all of you are aware that Muslim army was divided into four columns. So one column was led by Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah, and this was 8AH. I hope you remember already. Moving forward, we are going to talk about his life after the demise of Prophet, peace be upon him. So, after the demise of Prophet, peace be upon him, he was at Saqifa Bani Saida. You must remember this. Saqifa Bani Saida is, um, you can say, a council, or you can say assembly of Medina, where Ansars would gather and they would discuss their social and political matters. So he was the one who, along with Hazrat Umar, convinced Ansar that you should accept the caliphate of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. During the caliphate of Hazrat Abu Bakr, he was a prominent military leader, but his shining military career was acknowledged by Hazrat Umar to a new extent when Hazrat Khalid bin Walid was demoted from the position of commander in chief. And that was just to protect people's faith, because people had started believing that only if Khalid is there, then we are going to get the victory. So, to protect their faith and to tell them that victory is, it comes from teamwork, it comes from your own personal hard work, strategy, leadership, and the help of Allah. And all these factors are involved, not any one person. So, Hazrat Umar gave this most important position of commander in chief of Muslim army to Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah. Then Abu Ubaidah led some most successful campaigns during caliphate of Hazrat Umar, especially against Roman Empire. He crushed them. And Hazrat Umar's trust and honor for him could be demonstrated through several incidents when Hazrat Omar once visited him, so he couldn't find him. So he said that, where is my brother? So he would actually consider him brother and he would give him great honor and respect. Unfortunately, in 17th and 18th year of Hijrah, some parts of Syria and other parts of Muslim empire were affected by this plague. And this plague was like a rat, and it got out of control and it killed so many people according to different estimates. But the most prominent estimate is of 25,000 people approximately. Hazrat Umar actually wanted him to get out of infected zone. He even told him that, I want to see you. I want to discuss some military strategy. Meet me somewhere else. But Hazrat Abu Ubaidah actually understood that what Hazrat Umar is trying to do here. He said that, no, I cannot leave my soldiers behind. Leader has to stay with his soldiers no matter what. So finally, unfortunately, he got infected by this plague and he passed away. This was 18th age, and Hazrat Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah was 58 years old at that time. Prophet's quotation about him is a great honor. Prophet, peace be upon him, said that every community has a custodian, and custodian of my community is Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah. The actual words that were used by Prophet, peace be upon him, they were Aminul Ummat, the custodian of Muslim community. So this is a great honor given to Hazrat Abu Ubaidah by the Prophet, peace be upon him. So this was a short video lesson for Hazrat Abu Ubaidah bin Jarrah. Stay tuned for more videos. I have uploaded most of personalities from 10 plus companions. 2 or 3 are left, and lessons for these videos will also be video lessons for these topics will also be uploaded very soon. Thank you very much. See you in next video. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.